then it maxed out my RAM and CPU at 99% on my laptop, and I was like, nah. So I had to delete all that stuff. 'Cause I don't want to pretty much wear out my laptop. This thing don't even have a fan in it, so I actually ordered on Amazon today a laptop cooling station. So it's like it says 6 fans in it, and it to help keep my laptop cool as I'm playing my game right now. It's like right now it's pretty warm, but it also has a charger plugged into it and a screen. So I don't know. I don't know. I wish I would have had a better budget to go with it because, yeah, dude, OBS wears my shit the fuck out.
Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome back. Daily Game Nerd here. Today we are playing Fishing Planet and we are helping other people in the game. We met up with a man by the name of Michael117. He also streams Fishing Planet. I found his stream by chance. I usually scroll down to those that don't have very many views. I'm sorry, Michael, that is how I found you, but I usually try to help those that are trying to get going streaming, or those that don't have very many viewers, kind of just get back up there. So we're gonna jump back in here. I've got him kind of all sorts of set up. He is kind of grinding for money right now, so we decided to come over here to Emerald Lake and help him get some of that money. I explained a little bit about, how stuff works as far as water temperature and all that stuff. So, and where to fish here. So, like I said in the last stream, you want to fish in between this willow, and then if you get a wild hair up your ass, your buttocks, as a child-friendly stream, you can kind of cast right over here, right next to that little rock, and then just bring it in that way. And then the best method, depending on, the time of day, and then the bite times and the water temperature and all that stuff will determine your fishing method. I have found that stop and go works the best. A lot of the times from other streamers that I've talked to have found that a slow and steady off of the bottom works the best, or a slow on the top works the best. Of course, it all depends on, like I said, the water temperature, the bite times, and all that stuff. So I'm going to pass the torch over to Michael and see what he has to say about the game so far.
Shit, we got a fish on. Fish on. The game's actually pretty great. As far as in-depth wise, they could have nailed it any better. I think there's a lot of great aspects of the game as far as all the gear you can get, the lines, the jigs, the baits. I think it's pretty great that you have the options to be able to pretty much fish at home like the real life deal. Can't get any better than that. Drink beer and not get a DWI or fucking,
right?
You know what I mean, or anything else
Public
like that.
Intoxication kind of nonsense.
You're not gonna be on the water with public game ward out there like you got 30 beers and you're driving a boat fishing. Not even measuring them. Yeah, I don't know, but it's definitely a great game. Honestly, I was glad I found it, come across it, because I would not have known about it if I didn't steadily stay on Steam and look at the games I can't play on my laptop. Literally, dude, I look at so many games, I'm like, oh, that would be cool. I'll try to download it. Nah, dude, no goes. But this game, it was free, and at first it was like, it had the graphics out on the game, like all the way maxed out, the beautiful. And so when I started playing, it was laggy as hell until I realized, I lowered everything down and turned off all the cute beautifulness of it, and it still looks good as fuck though, honestly.
Yeah,
it looks pretty crisp.
And it's
but the boats and kayaks is what caught me off the rip. Is when I seen that you can get kayaks, I was like, I want it.
Yeah, and as far as free fishing games, because there's a lot of free fishing games. Like there's one out there called Fishing Russia, or Russia Fishing.
I've heard of that one, but I've never played any other fishing game.
The way it looks compared to this one, it seems like it was very poorly done. Like it was just a haste to get out there and compete with Fishing Planet,
Yeah.
So it's like nobody's gonna want to play an 8-bit version of a game that somebody probably took the time and spent probably 2-3 years on, and
absolutely
is constantly updating. Like when I first started the game 4 years ago, we didn't have all these different plastics. Like, there were no worms, there were no craws. It was tubes and curly tails. That was it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I would have known about it years ago. I feel like the icon of their label, their logo, looks familiar, but I just can't remember if I've looked at fishing games before, and I've honestly, I've always steered away from them because they're not that realistic, and they're kind of just too animated. But this one actually pretty much blew my mind. And like I said, my girlfriend's sitting right next to me. She plays it now on her
Yeah.
laptop. Her laptop is actually a lot better. It has an i8 processor in it. It's a lot better than mine, and it has a fan in it, the whole 9 yards. So it has a GPU in it. So hers is a little bit better. But
Yeah,
whatever.
like I was able to run this on maximum graphics on a $150 laptop from Korea. Like, we're talking about it had a touchscreen, but it was a shoddy touchscreen, and if you left it unplugged for
to do, and it be not as laggy, and it wouldn't get as hot too, because that's been my biggest problem. My laptop gets super hot, and it has no functionality to keep it cool. Like, it just has no way to cool itself. Actually, if you want to know how I was starting to cool it, is actually I keep a frozen pack of bacon in the freezer, and I'll pull it out, and I'll set my laptop on it because it's pretty much flat, and I'll set my laptop on a frozen pack of bacon, dude, for like 30 minutes, and then my laptop will get ice cold because this thing's only a 1/4 inch thick, dude. It's super thin.
Well, you can
With it shut.
I don't have bacon anymore.
Well, shit. Until today, until I realized they had those cooling tables. Really see if it was really gonna be worth my money, because most of them were like $30 at the most.
Yeah.
And I had a $20 credit, so I was like, let me see which one I can get for about 20 to 30 bucks. And I found one for like 28, so I only had to pay $8 on it. And it comes tomorrow. And I guess we'll check it out. It has like 6 fans on it, and it had 4.5 reviews out of 5. And there's like 3% of people had something negative to say about it, but 80% of the most people had 5 stars. So I was pretty excited with it. And if it works, then it works. If it don't, then shit.
Yeah, at least you tried
We always got bacon.
Yeah,
I know
right?
that shit works. It's fucking frozen solid in the freezer. I'm actually pretty excited though. It looked pretty cool. It has all these lights on it and shit. It should be pretty legit.
Okay, so at 33 pounds, I have $4,300.
43. I'm at 30.
Or
Sitting at 4,100. $4,133.
Yep. And the bigger the fish here, the more they're worth.
Because there was a bunch of people catching big ass walleye, and I was like, "What are you guys doing?" Blah 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 blah. And I was using the bait. I think I started using. I feel like I want to say small minnows or something stupid, and they were biting. And then I switched it to the narrow spoon I had bought for. It was the medium spoon, is what it was. It said it was for walleye, pike, and trout and shit. And
yeah,
that thing was hitting. But like I said, not no more. Right now it is though. I guess because you have to stay on the dock. Every time I come back, I go on my boat.
Yeah. I've never had much luck on the boat here.
Yeah, I just I'm sorry, not me neither. I don't.
Worth more, but I just haven't quite.
I haven't
got
caught
the
one.
handle.
That's the only fish I need left for this to complete this fucking map.
The saugers.
Is that yeah.
Well, if your reel can yeet it that far, I'd say.
Right where like the two coves are back there, them 2 coves.
Yeah.
Because that's where people go, and
they knock saugers all day long.
No, this one's not gonna make it. I know my other rod will probably make it.
Yeah, spinning reels are staple.
I just dropped 200 bait coins on a rod that had a better rod. I wanted a rod that had good line weight, good rod weight, good reel on it. I got
fun fact about this game. You have to adjust for the body that you're fishing. Yeah, you can go and you can have a
Yeah, I've learned that certain stuff. I've started figured it out. My problem is I don't know I don't know what the reels say capacity, and that doesn't tell me
drag. So you want to match your line poundage to your drag.
Reels say braid 30, and there's not a fucking braid 30. I don't know what the fuck braid 30 means at all.
No, that's the poundage, and then how much of that pound it can hold.
So like the
it's
drag that I'm using on the reel that I like I have the Big River 6000 SE, the max
Jesus
drag of 18
Christ.
pounds.
What are you catching? Fucking Shamu?
I don't know. This is the I like that rod. I don't know. It's just a good reel. After the one day I was catching these one fish at
Bro,
the Saint Croix Lake or whatever. I broke 2 reels catching 2 big monstrous fish, dude. And I got mad, so I went and bought it. Make sure I got a reel that was not gonna break.
yo, my whole setup costs as much as your reel.
Probably does.
Maybe
And
less
then
than.
I got the Bremer 4500 SC, and then I got the Kruken Hunter 3500.
So, what I'm running right now is the Featherlight 6.3. The lure weight is 1/32 to 1/4 ounce. It's an ultralight power. The line weight is 3 to 9 pounds, and the action is fast, which means I can set those hooks really fast.
Oh,
And then
see,
the
that's
reel
what.
that I'm using is the Aspira MLR 2000 with a recovery of 27.5 inches, and recovery does matter. Recovery speed does matter depending on the species of fish that you're targeting. And then the capacity is, for mono, it's 4 pounds, 100 yards, and then the braid is 10 pounds at 100 yards. So if I was to run 4-pound 4-pound braid, I'd be able to throw a lot more on there. I mean, you can throw whatever you want on there, but it's. And then the max drag for this reel is 11 pounds, and then the line that I'm running is 7.5 pounds. So my drag. So if you can have a reel that has a little more drag than your line weight, that's perfect, because then you have room to play with your drag.
Okay. Well, so after this place, I have enough shit. I can go buy another reel, or not a reel, a rod. I'll get a feather one set up then. So, like, what's the max weight fish you like? You know you can catch with that kind of rod, because that's the only thing I have. That's the only reason I haven't got one of those like feathery light setup ones, is
I
because I
could
don't
go
like
to the
them
Everglades
snapping.
and catch bass all day long with this reel.
Like what? I mean, like what are the bass weights down there? Like are they 10 pounds
So
or
the
less? I mean,
biggest bass that I've seen caught out of there was 9 pounds.
9 pounds. Damn, that's a big motherfucker.
But if you go to crap, I can't remember. There's a place where there's like 10 to 15 pound bass, and that's a regular.
Really?
Yeah. Like unique bass there are probably like 17 pounders.
Damn.
It's freaking nuts, man.
Yeah, this game's sweet, dude. That's all I know. Voice auto sensitivity. Noise suppression.
Hello?
So here, can you hear me?
No, somebody said hello, so I was saying hello.
She knows she's talking. Turn the noise cancellation thing. Just to make sure. I know I got my headset on, my headphones on, so the mic's like right next to them now.
The bite time? That's why I'm at a low bite time, and it doesn't pick back up again until 1:30. That sucks, but that's okay.
It's fine at 3:30 a.m.
Well, you can keep fishing, and then you'll still get bites, but it'll be slower. So you'll still be earning money. It'll just be at a slower rate.
Should just be. staring off when I don't catch fish. I just get deja vu, la la land, dude. I was wondering why my thing wasn't like stop and go, and I had the fucking reel speed all the way up, so it was just coming in hot. I'll sometimes just not be paying attention to certain things. Or the other night I was fucking playing, dude. I had missed so many fish because I was pretty much drunk, and I was staring at the
Ripping
screen,
it
and I
through
was
the
just
water.
yeah, dude, I was just looking at the screen and was not paying attention that there'd be fish biting. I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, but if you're wanting to level up really fast, I would say this or White Moose Lake for pike is the place to do it.
It's like we can go there next, honestly. I still got that fish. I still got 4 days left on the advanced fishing license there, so
Yeah.
might as well utilize that place.
Yeah, because back when I started this account on PC 4 years ago, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and I was like you, and I was just buying everything. I was like, oh, if I have a stronger reel, I can bring the fish in faster, but I was only casting like 40, 50 feet, and I was like, what the heck? And so I was like, this game's dumb. It doesn't work. And so I stopped. And then one of my buddies, he was playing Fishing Planet. He's like, bro, you got to get this game. And I was like, no, I tried it back on PC and I don't really like it. He's like, well, what were you doing? And I explained to him and he's like, well, you're retarded. Don't do that. Come here. I'll teach you. I was like, okay. So I figured it out. And then I started watching videos and stuff and asking people in games and all that, and it was like, I think I can do this. I can do this. I got this. And so now I take what I've learned throughout the years and I try to pass it on to other people who are struggling. Like I have a bunch of explanation videos on, or actually Monster Quest videos on my channel for YouTube. So it's cool. I like it.
You got this 2 weeks ago, so I've been 10 levels within a week of each week. We leveled up pretty fast.
You were very quiet and muffled.
Yeah, then let me turn that back off then. Like that. Alright, that should be better.
There you go. Yeah, if you and your girlfriend ever want help, man, just hit me up. I'll be more than happy to help you.
Yeah, if you're on, shit, we'll join lobby. She's on. She went back to when she opened her laptop and went back to where she was at earlier. So she's been, like I said, she's really focused on completing quests. So she stays at one place until she pretty much completes all her quests there.
Yeah.
Whereas I just kind of bounce around everywhere, and before she does, I waste all my money.
Well, if she wants to get the special lures, I can help her out with that too. Bam! Trophy walleye.
Yeah, 4-pounder.
279 experience. I'll let you guess how much it's worth.
Like $600.
525.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So right now I'm sitting at 42 pounds, and then I have 5,400.
Damn, that's not bad. I'm at 34 pounds right now. Slowing down on the catching. Got another fish though.
So the slower bite times are usually when you catch the biggest fish.
Oh, I got a flashlight on my head now. What? When did that just happen?
Just now?
Yeah. I never had that before. You see that one? I got a fucking flashlight. I wonder why when I turned to the tree, it lit up like that. It said something night challenge was completed. There's that.
Yep, that's because you
completed the night shift.
Yeah, because you caught a certain amount of fish at night.
Damn, jump right. Isn't there? Didn't dude say there's like the pike side over here in one of the videos I watched? He said this is like over here on the right. It's like more so the pike.
Yeah. So if you fish against these tulips over here on the right side, like so you're gonna cast over the boat towards the tulips without actually hitting the tulips, because pike like to hide under the shrub, and you're just gonna drag your lure, whether it be a silver or gold casting spoon, and you're just gonna sit there and you're gonna slow troll it through the water. and they're gonna hit it.
Okay. What about bait? Like, don't you just set the thing like super shallow?
You could, yeah, but I've
I
never
mean, do
known
they
pike
usually
to
set
hit
shallow?
big.
Because that one lake where you cast right over the lily pads, they say keep it at 20 inches. So I've always wondered if that like if that's just where pike like to hide at is about 20 something inches, 30 inches in the water.
So if you're casting just past the lily pads or around the lily pads is what,
No,
what
like
you're
right
saying?
past them over there on Saint
St. Croix.
Croaks Lake. That yeah, there's that back spot, that cove over there on the right that everybody go to, and then they say like right where the tall grasses are. On the
Uh-huh.
one side, if you get like right there and you cast out just above, right past these lily pads,
Yeah.
apparently there's
But for that, you have to use
the
minnows
shiners.
or shiners. Yeah.
I used minnows, and it worked out because the dude was telling me the hot spot, I didn't have any fucking. I went there with no shiners. I was so mad. Couldn't believe it. I'm gonna switch up my lure real quick and see. I got $4,900 in the bank,
Hell yeah.
and I got 10 G's in my regular bank. So we sitting good. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, I was about to change up my lure. Oh, backpack.
Yeah.
I got
So
this narrow spoon
if
3/4
you can
with a
stick
number
to
3.
it and grind, you can double your entry, and then just keep fishing. Because it's only
absolutely,
like
yeah.
I want to say $250 or $500 to stay here another night, and so you're making a profit of whatever you catch minus.
So the ones that have the little moon icon, do those work pretty well at night?
Yeah, because
Even though
those
they
glow
label-
in the dark.
Like I have the narrow spoon 3/4 ounce number 3/0. So you think that would be alright for walleye?
So that's a 3/0 hook. That might
it's a
work. You could try it. I don't know. 3/0 hook's pretty big for walleye. Of course, then
So is
again,
it
they
bigger?
are a predatory
Is it
fish.
is it the bigger the number, the bigger the hook, or the smaller
Yeah.
the number, the bigger the hook?
The bigger the number, the bigger the hook.
Okay.
But if it's just number, not an ought, so 1/0 will be a 1/0, 2/0, 2/0. But if it's just a number 1, 1 is like that's a non-existent hook. That's fucking you're fishing for mosquitoes at that point. But
Right.
so the smallest hooks that they have, I think, goes down to size. So in regular hooks, the bigger the number, the smaller the hook. So if you have a size 18, you're catching mosquitoes. If you have a size 4, you're fishing for like trout, crappie, typical panfish. Whereas if you have a 4/0, it's the other way. You're catching 20-pound catfish, 15-pound gar, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Big
so.
shit. Well, that didn't get any kind of bite, so I think I'm just gonna.
So are you
So
doing?
gotta,
Are you doing stop and go, or are you bringing it in at a real speed of 1?
I was doing it stop and go, but
at what depth?
Just a little bit above the bottom.
What's your water temp?
We're sitting at 46 degrees.
Yeah,
Fahrenheit.
So you're gonna want to be just below the halfway mark.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just stick with the black. The black they seem to like.
Yeah, because it mimics a leech.
I got a 6-inch glowworm. I got a 2-inch glow shad, and I don't have no grubs.
You might try the glow shad. Glow shad might work.
What kind of jig head do you suggest? So I got a barbless head.
How big is
barbless
the
jig
shad?
head. So I got number 8 and number 8, and then I got a number 2 and number 1 and number 3 and a number 1. When I say number 1, it's just like a number 1 without the slash, and then I have another one that's a number 1 with the slash.
Okay, scroll up to your shad. No, your shad. The bait.
The baits, yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. They're not highlighted. Let me take that off. Boom. I'm gonna screw up.
Okay, so the glow in the dark shed, that's a 2-inch, so you're gonna want to run for that. You're gonna want to run a
1 to 3 hook. It
half
says.
ounce. You're gonna want to run a half ounce.
I got a half ounce number 2.
2 hook.
Okay, I got that.
But you have to throw the hook on first.
Yeah, I got it. And then we'll do the 2-inch shed. Do they have a 3-inch in the shop? Let's see. They do not have a. They only have a 2-inch. So fuck it.
Yeah. So with that one, you're gonna want to do a reel speed of 2 off of the bottom.
Off the bottom.
And you're gonna want to twitch it. So you're gonna keep reeling it, and then you're gonna right click every so often to kind of give it a little twitch.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Because that twitch will cause it to pause for a second, and that's usually what gets fish to strike.
Okay. There's a 3-dot twitch in it, yeah.
So if your bait is hugging the bottom, try and bump it up to a 3-speed. And then you're gonna.
Oh, I just had a bite and I missed it.
Because you want your bait to kind of stay closer to the middle bottom. The middle of the bottom, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think it's like 130 foot, just doesn't like to stay below the fucking halfway mark.
Yeah, anything past 25 feet or under 25 feet, you might as well just reel it in and recast because nothing's going to hit this close.
I've had a few times some shit bite right at the last absolute second. It's like crazy.
Yeah, some of the catches are nuts. Like, I've got a video on my channel. It's labeled, I watched him eat it, I think. But it was, my bait was basically on the bank, not even in the water. And the fish come up. I watched the fish swim up, swallow the bait, and then swim back into the deep. And I still caught him.
Damn, that's hilarious.
And it was, I want to say it was either, I think it was Rocky Lake or Falcon Lake. I can't remember.
Yeah, Falcon Lake wasn't bad today. I had caught a decent amount of fish there. I was pretty pleased with the returns both times I've cashed out. I was at least 6,000 both times I cashed out.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm casting it 156 feet, casting crosswind. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting tired of this shad. So get back to what I was using.
Yeah, shad's boring. Next.
Yep. Ain't working.
So you're gonna need like an ultralight rig that can take a pounding here.
Yeah, because I'm using the Farcaster 8'6" sport rod. It's medium power with the Helos 2000S sport caster.
That's like a catfish rig.
You think so?
Yeah. That's a heavy game rig that you're running right there.
Oh, just turned daylight 4 a.m. Yeah, it works. I cast it out 100 foot. But I got 4 rods. So I mean, I choose from different ones. I have two bait rods and 2 casting rods.
Well, you'll need some spinning rods. Spinning rods are primarily used for crappie, pike, walleye, and then you can sometimes use them for bass and catfish. But
and then my other casting rod is the the Bremer 4500 SE with the Loki 7'7" SE. Power heavy. Go big or go home.
Dude, that's like tarpon rig. We're talking fish that are 90 to 120 pounds.
Oh, that's what my setups are.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Like, I'm using the heaviest possible setup that I can for this body of water.
Man, I don't know. This
And
caster gets me.
it's sometimes too much.
Oh, this one is that's a quarter inch, so it doesn't like to go that far.
Like, the only reason the fish will even remotely click the drag is if he's close or above 4 pounds.
Damn.
Like, if you go on my stream real quick.
Yeah, I clicked on it a minute ago.
This is what I'm running.
Hold on, I'm about to reel this in real quick.
Oh, and I'm at 51 pounds with 6,600 weight. 6,690 dollars, I mean, in 17 fish.
Oh, I see that shit. Okay, you got the feather light. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice setup.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can buy real quick at the shop since we're here. Let me see the rods. So let's see.
Spinning rods.
Yes.
So for this body of water, you're gonna want.
They got values. They got the value spin 7'6" power light. Or they got the flagman value spin 8'6" power light.
I would go with.
But this is at this is at this store. I mean, there's probably more options when we back out here.
You get more options when you leave the store, but I'm a little biased. The Featherlight has never done me wrong. Like, I could use the Featherlight in the Everglades, and it'll do me just fine. All I would have to do for the Featherlight would be to get a different reel and throw a different line on it. So
what kind of so they got the Felix 500, the Magfin Felix 500. That's a caster. What do you think? What do you think about that?
I would stick to spinning rods for right now. Get a handle on spinning rods before you start going and dumping just unnecessary money on casting reels.
So is a Windcast 1500 bad? Where they got
what are the stats
Callisto,
on it?
max
Actually,
drag
that's a
4.9.
casting rod. The Windcast is a casting rod. You want spinning rods.
I guess these are spinning. Okay,
so under rods, highlight spinning and then click on it.
Yeah. So here we go. These are the spinning. So yeah, that was a spinning rod. Windcast 1500 is a spinning rod.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. It's highlighted spinning. So they got the Magfin Callisto XS 1000. They got the Asperia Slim 1000.
The Pentax.
Has a
5-pound. A 19-foot triple runner. 2 of them.
This one would be nice.
I leveled up. The Everglades Bassy Bait. Yes, dude. Now I can catch the Terra Tarpon, buddies. Everybody, we're going to try for the Terra Tarpon again. We couldn't edit the video last time, but we're going to record it, edit it, and then go back and do it again. And then, oh man, the Terra Tarpon. Bro, I'm all sorts of giddy. Okay, so these are all the reels that you can currently buy, right? So
yeah, that you see on my screen. I was looking at this last one.
Scroll down under the options. Scroll down a little bit. the Aspira Slim drag. So you want to look for drag. You want to set the drag for 7 to 11 pounds.
Nothing.
Yeah, the 7.7 to 11.
All right, so we'll have to wait until I get when I'm back out here. I'm about to check the time. See, did she come back in? Bad dog.
Yeah. Dang. So you'll
about
have to
skip
level
my
up.
whole-
You're close. So
Yeah, my level's not too far off. I think what am I? 21. I'm getting there.
I just hit level 28.
I'm catching you.
But yeah, dude, if you can sit here and grind for a week real time, like just every time you jump in the game, just fish here for 1 week straight without leaving or spending any money, you will have more than enough money by next Saturday. I can help you get a proper setup for White Moose Lake.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm down with that because, like I said, I got it shows I got White Moose Lake 4 more days there on my advanced pass, so I definitely want to utilize that place because for 7,800, it was definitely pretty fun. I like that. All right, so I'm gonna go to shop, go to reels, spinning reels. We want to go
anything in the 2000 series. So
What's that, babe?
the series numbers are crucial.
Yeah.
So you have the 1000 series, which is anything from 1000 to 1800, and then you have the 2000 series, which is anywhere from 2000 to 2800. And so anything in the 2000 series will be great for this body of water. But you want to look at the drag.
So I set the drag at 7.7 to 11.
Yeah.
Here's the Prima 2000, the Prima 2500.
So the Prima 2000. Well,
There's
what
an
is
8.8
the
max.
What's
31.
the Crustacean Hunter look like?
The what?
The Crustacean Hunter 4000 or the Callisto 3000. The top 3.
Which one do you think I should get?
7.7.
I'll buy any one. I don't care.
What about the 2500?
2500. This one.
I would go. What's
Hold on,
the Feeder Force 4000?
Feeder Force 5000. Or 4000, you said?
Yeah, the 4000 one.
8.5 pound max drag. 17.5 ounce. So it's a 29.5 inch recovery.
That's a good one. Yeah, I would get that one.
Is it the higher the recovery, the better, or no?
It all depends on the species of fish.
Oh, look at this one. Oh, hold on. This one's a max drag of 11. Hold on. The Aspiria MLR 2000. Is this what you have?
Yep. But can you afford the 7,200 that it's worth?
Hell yeah. Shit, check this out. I hit premium real quick. I hit convert. We'll just drop like, I don't know.
No. Don't convert your bait coins because you either spend real money or you win tournaments to get those.
Oh no, I spend real money. I don't mind spending like 15 here, 15 there, to be honest.
I mean, that's up to you.
Oh no, yeah, no, I do. I do. I'm impatient like that.
So yeah.
$15 is $15. So you said the 2000, or should I get the 25?
Well, let's take a look at the 25 and see what the one is for that.
I mean, the only difference is the capacity mono is 8 out of 100 and braid 10 out of 125 versus 10 100 and then 4 100.
Yeah, the MLR 2000 it would be more than enough, especially for this body of water.
Man, that feeder force is sick. All right, yeah. So rod, so we need a rod. All right. So what size rods should we spinning rods?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of line pounds should we click on?
The line poundage, you want
Six
6.5 to 11.
6.5 to 11. Okay. What about lure weight? Does that matter?
Yes.
Or that doesn't matter?
But you can look at that once you get the line weight down.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the line weight clicked and then.
So you want 0 to a half ounce.
Okay. And then what about the length of the pole? What's the decent?
That doesn't
Well, I mean, I
matter.
guess there's only a handful. Yeah. So we got. You got the Featherlight. You said.
Yeah, the Featherlight 6.3, but that one is 3,000 or 32 Bitcoins. Because it's 3,000 to get to Emerald Lake, so you might as well just spend the 3,000 because you're gonna fucking like double that anyway.
You said the Featherlight 7, the 7-foot one.
The 6.3, 6'3".
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah, or you could get the 6.6. It all depends on.
No, it doesn't matter. I just bought that one.
Okay.
Right, so we'll go to inventory. We'll get rid of. I guess we'll get rid of the catfish one.
Now you'll need to go to your line setup because, well, here, stream it on Discord really quick because that's like instantaneous.
Hold on, 'cause I'm on my cell phone with Discord.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just watch your stream and then because it's delayed, so I have to like wait a couple of seconds to see what you're talking about. Okay.
I'll put the Featherlight on. I'll put the. I have a mini spin 800 too, by the way, I forgot to say. But...
Well, you can sell the mini spin 800. It's essentially useless at this point in time. Because the max drag is
I forgot I had
2 pounds, so you're not going to be able to use it.
6'3". The Aerario 6'3" pole. I forgot I had that. Aurora, yeah.
Yeah. And then you're gonna do rods and reels, which I think that rod is in your backpack.
Yeah, no, I got it on there already.
Okay.
So I have a good amount of different kinds of lines.
So you're gonna want to look for anywhere between 7 pounds to 10 pounds.
So I got braid 0.008 10-pound.
Okay.
Line. Or I got fluoro.
I would run fluorocarbon.
Or I got the 12-pound test.
Nah, 10 pounds too heavy for that setup. And it'll even tell you if it's too heavy or not. So it's actually the strongest you could run would be 8-pound test. So you might have to go to the store, and then I recommend.
I have some.
Oh, you do have some? Yeah, the line is too. Yeah, it's too strong. Line is too strong. Yeah. So you've got.
So 7.5 pounder.
Yeah, or if you can get 8, that'd be perfect too. So you want to highlight mono and fluoro.
Mono and fluoro, not braid.
Yeah, braid is more for heavier shrubbed areas. Seeing as how we're fishing in open water, and walleye have really good eyesight, so not leaders, just regular line.
Oh, less. What? Oh, these are leaders. I didn't want that. My bad. Like fluoro line and mono line. I was like, why is it just feeder lines? Or leaders. So we want 8. So here's an 8-pound fluoro. That's 7 coins. Here's a. We don't want 150. 150.
So the 0.008 is the diameter. You want to look at the poundage when you scroll over it.
Okay, so we want the pound.
So if you can get a lot of line, I highly recommend getting the 1,000-yard ones.
Well, here's an 8-pound test. Mono 10, diameter 0.01 inch.
Well, 10 pounds is too heavy.
No, this is 8-pound test.
Oh, yeah, 500
But it says
yards.
mono 0.01.
Yeah, that's the diameter of it. So that's fine. So you got to look at it this way. So if you compare an 8-pound mono compared to 8-pound fluoro, right? So try to find an 8-pound fluoro and look at the diameter of it.
So it's bigger.
Mono is going to be bigger than fluoro.
So the smaller the number is the bigger, because that's what I've always get confused. So mono's gonna be bigger.
Yeah, so you're going to want to go with fluorocarbon because it'll be thinner, which means you can put more on it.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I
We'll
would
go
say
this one,
look
300
for
yards.
anywhere between 300 yards to 500 yards of 8-pound fluorocarbon.
Okay. Let's see.
Which the one you bought is fine. So you're gonna go in there, throw that on there. You're gonna slap on 100. How much? 175 feet. Because as it sits right now, I'm only running 7.5-pound test, and I'm still pulling in fish just fine. So you're essentially gonna be horsing them in, but it'll be okay because, yeah, you'll be able to cast a fucking 1.5 miles. Hello? He must have muted himself. He might be talking to a girlfriend.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you had like what super quiet, and I was like saying, I was like, man, your mic's like a mile away. Oh,
No.
now I'm echoing.
No, I've been here the whole time. You went like completely dead silent. Can you hear me?
Oh, now I can hear you. Yeah, I had your stream open, so we were echoing really badly. It was way fucking me up. All right, so what hook am I gonna put on this son of a bitch? I got only hook that says that's highlighted is this offset hook number 2.
No, that one that you're gonna throw on your black narrow spoon.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, on there. Ah, perfect. All right, so we should be good. All right, he's out. Oh no, I'm not. I'm.
And there you go. And now you'll be able to cast that like wicked far.
Jumping.
Nobody's chatting. Why are nobody chatting?
Oh, on stream right now. Same on mine. I think I got nobody in that bitch. I'm about to hop off it actually, so it's not killing my computer anymore.
You have one person, and that would be me.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same with yours, but now that I was echoing, I just backed out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna close Twitch, and actually, I'm gonna jump over to my channel.
Actually, it could probably. Here, this is what I can do. I can I'm gonna open my Discord, and then you can just see my screen on there because actually Discord doesn't really wear out my computer.
Yeah.
Too bad. It's a lot more chiller than OBS.
Quick timeout. I'm gonna use the restroom and grab my phone.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna back out of here, then I'll call you back.
And I'm back. Alright, let's, oh, he left. Alright, so we're going to jump back on over to Fishing Planet. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so he's still here. He's got the same rig that I do. So, oh, hey, there you are.
Yeah.
Switching over to laptop.
Yeah. Does it? The music sound loud?
No.
And she's wanting to put a movie on, so I know what she's putting a movie on. I'm a fish. So, let me check my time. Oh yeah, we're at prime time right now. Cast at 152. I have one rod that my one rod cast is out 175 feet.
It also depends on the weight that you have on there too.
Yeah, it's I got a bite. First try. With the new setup.
Damn.
First setup bite. Ooh, and it's fighting.
So,
oh shit, my rod can turn up that high. Oh shit.
yeah, so for that you can probably go
Halfway with it right now.
yeah, 1 or 2 bars halfway. Past halfway. I'm sitting at 1 bar past halfway and it's fighting, so it all depends on your line. Oh,
yeah.
Real quick, so I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, you've already got it set to pro. Never mind.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I was playing with some other dudes, and they had that. And they are like, switch your shit to pro. I was like, all right.
Yeah, because you'll be able to see your line tension compared to your drag. It's just much easier. So far, so good, I would say.
Oh, we got another bite. Oh, this is a big one. So I guess you can feel the bites a lot easier on here. I guess I probably missed a lot of bites of that other pole.
Yeah. And if you sit and watch, like sometimes half of your bottom bars will light up like the blue. So it starts off with blue and then it goes up to red. So half of those bars will light up on the very bottom. And then sometimes it'll be a fish just holding on to it, swimming towards you. So if you pull up and then twist really quick, you'll get a fish. Because a lot of the times they're just sitting there holding on to it. They aren't actually taking it.
Right.
It's real finessey the way you got to do it.
Absolutely.
Screen. There we go.
Plug that into that. Them gray headphones are not. That's what I want to buy eventually is a new stereo system. At least it's a surround sound system because those tall boy speakers are just so old.
Got another fish on, dude. Hell yeah.
And now, right when it sees blue, dude, I just right click, bow.
So it looks like, dude, you're earning so much freaking money. Oh my god. Or experience.
We're wearing it out.
Oh my god.
We'll be level 25. I'll be a higher level than those other guys here in like 2 days.
Yeah, you stay here and grind on freaking walleye, and then we go to white moose and you grind on pike. Done. Game over.
Be bass boat season, dude. I'll be the fucking. I'll have my own bass boat.
I wonder if you could take 2 people on a bass boat. I can't remember.
I've been wondering the same thing. 2 people. I ain't seen nobody on nobody's bass boat, but then again, maybe they don't play with nobody.
Because bass boats came out this last year in 2019, I think.
I mean, at least if for one person on there, that would make sense. You should be able to have 2 people on a bass, but you have 2 seats on the motherfucker. You might as well have 2 people on it, right?
Yeah.
Other fish.
Dude is killing it with the new rig.
Yeah, dude, the new setup is tight. Shout out to motherfucking Daily Gaming Nerd. Coming in. I'm only pulling in 2 pounders though. I can't get my goddamn 3 or 4. Game don't like me like that.
Well, those 2 or 3 pounders will add up.
Yep.
And then once you fill your bag, you just keep catching fish and dump the lighter ones.
Come on, baby, put it on. He picks a movie and looks at me and is like, "What is this?" Like, I don't know. Some strawberries really worth it.
Alrighty, everybody, and there it is with the proof in the pudding. He has caught a fish with every cast. We're going to go ahead and end the stream today. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that follow button. Turn on your notifications to every video ever, and he currently has another fish on. But we are going to end it. Join us tomorrow for another Fishing Planet stream where we go to White Moose Lake. I don't know if Michael is going to be joining us, but I will definitely be going to White Moose Lake to catch some Atlantic salmon. I will show you guys how to do it there. And then hopefully Michael can earn some more money and experience at White Moose. Thank you for watching, everybody. We will see you next time. Peace.